A really super cool, luxurious four-seater like this. This is powered. Also activate, deactivate the massage function for the seats. Again, 5 functions for massage like the front seats. Everything screams quality and high class. The kind of leather used on this part, the soft materials, even the roof. I haven't seen this kind of material on a roof in car, mostly in the price segment. Pedal to metal is when the engine wakes up, and when it wakes up, you have so much power and torque. To press this, and this thing slides ahead, so proper your own private area for yourself, and everything feels rich. In fact, not wrong to say, even the car smells rich. When the price of a car drops by not a few lakh rupees but over half a CR, you do take notice. In this case, it has to be the Range Rover Autobiography. It is now assembled in India, and India is the only market outside of UK where this thing is made, it's assembled, and that is why the drop in the prices. Is this still the triple XL size luxury that you seek? The asking price is still high. It's 2.7 CR before insurance, RTO and other taxes come into the picture. But this is still on the high list of people out there in the market. Why? I'll tell you. Definitely the place that you want to be inside the Range Rover Autobiography is not only the simple things like this one, the sun blind, which you can control for yourself or the co-driver, but also other cool features like this one. A really super cool, luxurious four-seater like this. This is powered, but wait for it. You want to keep your beverages, you press this, and this thing slides ahead, so proper your own private area for yourself, and the other one your close friend, your wife or girlfriend or your business partner. You press this to reveal the cup holders, and I'm not done yet. This thing is basically a screen with multiple functions. For example, the sunblind is open. I can close it using this right over here. It will start going towards the front. Other features, I can control the climate control. I can also activate, deactivate the massage function for the seats. Again, 5 functions for massage like the front seats. You also get 5 different massage functions for the rear seats, but there is more. In the seat option, I can do something for the boss mode. Look at this, seat away. So to basically take a nap on the move, it's very much possible without disturbing the driver. Most cars have it in a manual way. This is completely powered. You can look at the amount of space. My feet are still in the air. That is what the RR Autobiography is all about. There are options in the segment, but the combination of smoothness, silkiness, premium appeal, luxury and all this is unbeatable. I can again get it back. So yeah, a lot of functionality comes right over here for the driver and the co-driver. I can also switch on off the screens, which are again a norm, but these things are something unbeatable. Bonus point, the car comes with Meridian signature system, which means not only the output is nice, but the placement of speakers. I have speakers on the door, 2 of them. I have speakers behind the screen as well. And the way the sounds like, the quality, not only the bass, the treble, the quality is top notch. And of course, the seats, they are ventilated and they are powered as well with the memory function. The boot is again another space which is very useful. It's huge, practical. Let me show you the boot as well. The boot has a split tailgate design. The lower part can also be used by your kids to relax if the weather and terrain permit. You can also lower the second row seats electrically, and further, see these buttons, you can lower the car or raise the car depending upon the current state of flight. We're in the highest right now. If I press this, look at the rear wheels. Very, very helpful if you want to basically put in heavy luggage from the road into the boot of the Autobiography. up front, the theme is minimalistic in terms of the physical buttons on offer. In fact, the only button I can see right over here is the push button start for starting the engine under the hood. Most functions are on the screen over here or on the steering wheel. It takes a while before getting used to, but it's not bad at all. Even with the navigation on, there are quick access buttons on both the sides which you can use to get onto functions that you want. This theme is completely horizontal, and everything screams quality and high class. The kind of leather used on this part, the softest materials, even the roof. I haven't seen this kind of material on a roof in car, mostly in the price segment. Visibility is nice, which I'll speak to you at a later stage when I drive the car. And as a driver, as an owner, you will be very, very impressed. You also have your own private area over here. It's a very wide car, and there are not one, not two, but three armrests. One is for your co-driver, one is the actual big part right over here, and second is your own armrest. You have to lift this to get the seat belt into place. And if you close this, this becomes so nice, so rich, so understated. This is a high quality wooden panels also over here. You open them to access your wireless charging, a 12-volt socket. You open this to access your cup holders, which can go back to again get more space on this side. And this part is a chiller. You have a small fridge which can hold a couple of cans. You can of course switch it on or off right over here. And the seats are powered. You also have a massage function for all the 4 seats, 1, 2, 3, 4. You go into the screen, press on seats, and you can pick from a lot of things for your seat heat or your massage. In under massage, you will not believe you have 5 different things: wave, pulse, pulse duo, combination, hot stone. And again, the direction can also be changed in terms of how you want the massage to happen from the back. You can again control different seats as well. I can also control the bolstering or the lumbar support for the driver or the co-driver, and I can go into the fold or unfold or right from the screen. So a lot of functionality is built in right over here. You have other things, for example, very cool thing called the deep clean. You can schedule a deep clean for removing the bacteria and virus in the car. Again, very, very helpful. And you do have modes. By the way, it's a very huge car, and the dimensions are also visible on the screen in terms of your length, your width. You can switch between meters and other figures. So everything gets shown on the screen. But yeah, the cool thing, the boss thing is basically the second row. This thing again is nice, it's comfortable, it's rich, and a lot of features right over here. Practical add-ons, you also have a twin glove box concept which opens from here. So 2 glove box up and on the lower side. Again, the finish inside is soft, it's nice. So I told you, everything feels rich, it feels built to a good price, no cost cutting, no shortcomings in spite of the car being assembled in India. That's the kind of engineering that the company is getting in.
Okay, for me, the Range Rover Autobiography is the pinnacle of luxury SUV design. It's refined, it's commanding, and unmistakably premium. Up front, you're greeted by a sleek grille flanked by slim LED headlights that give it a futuristic yet elegant presence. Its clean body lines, flush door handles, and smooth surfaces reflect Land Rover's reductive design philosophy. Less clutter, more class. Side profile, jaw-dropping. Over 5 meters long, nearly 2 meters tall, it's grand yet perfectly proportioned. Sitting on massive alloy wheels, it doesn't drive by, it glides like a luxury yacht on land. And the rear, a masterstroke. I love the concept of minimalistic tailgate design with vertical LED taillights hidden in black paneling, adding a touch of mystery when not illuminated. Even when still, this vehicle speaks volumes. Overall, it's just not an SUV, it's a statement of style, of status, and timeless design.
Right then, driving the Range Rover Autobiography, and this is something owners will also be doing a lot. In fact, on weekends with your close friends or your family members, going for that important golf meeting or meetings at the exclusive client where you don't want your driver to be in the picture. And when you do that, you will be in for a treat of sorts. A has to be the driving position. You basically are conquering over everything else on the road. That's expected from an SUV that's triple XL in size. I saw that with the Lexus as well, the LX a few months back, and now with the Autobiography. It's a commanding place to be. Second is you're cut off from the world. It is so quiet on the inside. Example, I'm holding 85 right now. If I roll on the windows, you can make out the wind noise. That is the kind of wind noise coming in right now. And if I roll the windows up, it's pin drop silence. In fact, people could be fooled into believing this is an EV on the move. It is so good on the NVH part. It's only when you go pedal to metal is when the engine wakes up, and when it wakes up, you have so much power and torque on offer. You are not pushed into the seat immediately. There is a fraction of a second lag between when you put down your right foot and when you get going. But when you get it going, in spite of the weight, the size, and the huge shape also means cutting through it is not easy. Still, this thing can do bonkers in terms of performance on offer. You do have 550 Nm of torque. You have almost 400 bhp of power, and this can translate into magical figures. In fact, you can do 200 plus as well without understanding, without knowing. Give it a few seconds, it will crack the 200 mark as well. So performance is always there, torque is always there, and it's a silky smooth operation. What else? I'm currently cocooned in luxury. Everything around me is set in a way that I don't need to take my eyes off the road. Of course, it is a screen-centric functionality, but even with, for example, your CarPlay or your Android Auto on, there are buttons on the side, the touch buttons on the side of the screen that can give you access to a few things immediately. So as an owner, it's a matter of a few days. You will get used to the physical button, less experience. It's a clutter-free cabin on the inside, and everything feels rich. In fact, not wrong to say, even the car smells rich. Every time I get inside this SUV, it's been with me for a few days now, it just smells so premium, so rich on the inside, and that's the important part. Also, let me just tell you about the various versions of the Range Rover offer. Only two are assembled in India, the diesel and the petrol. Others are CBU. The pricing might come down because of the FTA, free trade agreement with UK, but as of now, the price is on your screen. In terms of comfort on offer, even if you are someone who's 6 feet tall with a large build like me, you will be comfortable. The seats are large, they hug you well, they're comfortable, and as I've told you, they have the ventilation function. They also have the massage function. So your cross country runs, you are a large build like me, no issues in the Range Rover Autobiography. Last but not the least, I know owners will not be bothered, but if you still want to know as an enthusiast or a person who follows the industry in terms of the fuel economy, well, on open roads, you are at 90, 100 with the gearbox in the topmost 8th gear. This will give you approximately 9 to 10 kmpl if you're gentle on the right pedal. However, in a typical traffic scenario like Mumbai, Bengaluru, Ahmedabad or Delhi, you're stuck in traffic, going to the office and going back to your place when the driver is driving the car. Do not expect anything over 5 to 6 kmpl, but that is the norm with cars of this size and this kind of torque on offer. Now, although you have a lot of driving modes on offer over here, I've always been in the normal mode since day one, since the car has with me. At 60, 70, 80 onwards, it seems to float over undulations. Yes, there is a sort of a body roll also coming into the picture, which I'll show you in a while on the twisties, but that's understandable. It's more of a comfortable limousine SUV experience than a sporty thing. But yeah, at lower speeds, sharp undulations is where they are felt. I will not deny that, but the faster you go, the more comfortable this particular SUV becomes.
Out on a series of twisties, the only we have around Delhi, the Range Rover Autobiography feels like it's rewriting the rules of physics. This is a 2.5-ton SUV, standing tall and stretching long, yet it moves with the grace of something far smaller. Once you climb it to the sheer mass and the initial body roll, you realize this beast isn't intimidating, it's intoxicating. Thanks to the double XL size tires and the adaptive air suspension, grip is plentiful and drama-free, allowing you to carry surprising speed through corners. And then the oodles of torque on the platter. Lovely. A lot of tech works in the background to keep things composed. The only real challenge? The imposing width. I occasionally found myself straying across the center line. But other than that, this car, this SUV, this luxury pinnacle SUV inspires confidence in a way very few other luxury SUVs can in the Indian market. This thing is just not capable, it's charismatic.
Now, a few months back, I had the Lexus LX with me as well. That is in the same segment as the Range Rover Autobiography. It's got a huge road presence and, of course, the strong Lexus brand appeal in the Indian market. But this particular one wins in terms of the comfort on offer, the space on offer, the luxury on offer, the usable practical features on offer. And that is why in the segment of 2.5 CR options in the Indian market, this is up there with the best that the country has to see in terms of options. Good news, going forward, India and UK have signed an agreement, which means that vehicles made in the UK but imported into India as a CBU could see far less import duties. So options from the house of JLR, Jaguar Land Rover, will definitely be getting more affordable, and that's good news for people out there in the market. Anything else you want to know about this particular vehicle which I have not spoken in the video, please ask me in the comment section below. And of course, do join our WhatsApp community. We have a couple of groups running live on WhatsApp. The general automotive discussion, we have a group for off-roading, we have a group for Jimny lovers, we have a group for EVs as well. All those links are currently in the description section below. And if you're still watching this video, a big thank you from all of us at 91 Wheels.